So in this video, we're back to working in the Airstream. We're doing a hard push to get this thing complete and get it done, get all our projects finished. And today we're gonna be installing the floors, and it's gonna be a snap. Pun intended. What's going on? So we have been doing a hard push to get the projects done on this Airstream. So this week we finished the flooring. We bought the floors a couple of weeks ago, but we haven't had a chance to put them in. So this week we finally got to putting the floors in, and we think they turned out really well. I think the color looks really good for the furniture upholstery because we're not changing that. So we wanted to make sure the flooring and that matched. But overall, it turned out really well. Now all we have to do is put the trim around the floors and the walls and then reinstall the furniture, which I'm excited about. Not the actual installation part, but getting the furniture back in, seeing how everything looks with the new flooring, and kind of having the trailer or the motorhome back together would be kind of a relief. Then we're just gonna do final touch-ups, like mirror in the bathroom. Donna's gonna sew curtains for the bedroom next week. And then we're really close to being done. We're super excited. But let me show you how the process went on installing the floors. I'll give you a few tips I learned along the way because I've done floors before in a house, but it's a little bit different in the trailer because I was working around the furniture. So I made a couple mistakes. Hopefully you'll learn from my mistakes and it'll make the process a little bit easier for you. So let's go check that out. So I'm basically just going to pre-install this one, sort of, because I'm going to make a template. Basically going to draw lines to figure out where I need to cut it so it can fit on this odd shape of the step. I'm just going to mark it here where the edge of the other plank ends. And then mark it here where edge. If my pen works, great. If your pen works, make sure you have a pen that works. Whoosh. One thing you don't want to forget is if you have holes for chairs or couches that you've removed, make sure that you drill those in as you go. That way you don't lose track of where those holes are.
Babe?
Yeah.
I know you probably don't know, but have you seen my recipe book?
The one you just were looking at?
The one I was gonna bake you a cake today, but I can't find it.
I think I put it back where it goes. Can you check where it goes?
Hey, Dad.
What's behind you?
The camera? My bad.
Doesn't matter.
I thought it wasn't on.
What's
Can you help me get on the new bike and see if I can maybe ride it in the alley?
Yeah. Just make this cut.
Okay.
Wanna wheel it out here?
Sure.
So we started on floors yesterday, and I learned really quick that even though I've done floors in a house before, that when you're doing it in a trailer, working around furniture, it's a lot different. So I run into my first situation and my first tip for you. All right, now that we're about halfway done with the trailer, I have my first couple tips for you. First tip being where to start. At first I thought I was gonna start in the bedroom and then realized that I should probably start by the front door because that's the first place that people see. So I wanted it to look the best. I want all the measurements to be correct. So if there are any mistakes made, it wasn't made at the front door. So I start at the front door, and then that brings me to tip number 2. As you work your way from the door, you're gonna come all the way over until you get past your first piece of furniture, mine being the dinette. and that's going to create your center line straight down the trailer. Once you get that center line done, then you can work your way back over on your different parts, like on my dinettes or on the bedroom. You got the center line, so you know you're straight all the way down the trailer, and then you just work in the opposite direction. You just piece your way back to the wall inside the dinette or on the other side of the bed. But that way you know you have a center line all the way down the trailer and that the pieces will fit on both sides of the trailer. So it's not my ideal situation, but to get this one plank on, because a little tiny bit of it goes into the bathroom, I'm gonna have to take the bathroom door off. Now, thinking about it, actually probably a good idea with all the work I'm doing in the bathroom, because it's kind of annoying to keep opening that door and shutting that door to get by, but it wasn't something I was expecting to do, so. Alright, so now we're at the point, we're at a tricky spot at the bathroom door. So by now you should have some junk pieces of plank wood. So I messed around and cut a few pieces and created a template to test exactly what was going to fit before I cut my actual plank. That way I didn't mess up on a good piece. And this should get you where you need to go, because you can mess up as much as you want on these junk pieces and then find your template and cut your piece. And it should fit. That's it. So one of the benefits of this waterproof flooring, besides the fact that it's waterproof, is that it's easy to cut. You don't need a special saw blade. All you need is your regular saw blade you currently have, because it doesn't leave chips, or you can just score it with a razor. So all you're gonna do is take your plank. I have my makeshift plywood work table here. Take your T-square, line it up, kill mosquitoes if you have them. Take your T-square, line it up with your measurement mark. I like to clamp it down so it doesn't do a lot of moving on me. You take your razor blade, and be careful when you're scoring it, because you don't want to slide off and cut extra part with the plank. I've done that before. So gently follow the line of the ruler and score your plank. You want to do that a couple times. And then you can just take it snap it off. So this isn't one of the hardest angles we're going to be cutting in the trailer, but this is just an interesting point I wanted to show you. Is coming right here to the corner of the kitchen cabinets. I originally had a piece that would be coming sort of all the way in the middle of a long piece. So I kind of need to cut a notch out of the middle. So instead, I'm going to bring a full piece all the way back, just cut a little notch out of the corner, the way I connect to the end, and then I'll just shorten that piece up front. That way I'm not cutting out of the middle. Just in case there's any mistakes made, I can just back it off instead of ruining a whole piece or messing up a whole big piece. So at this point, this is the easiest part for this thing just to lay down without touching it. So now I want to cut this long piece right here. So this can come right around this corner piece. So all I'm going to do is cut a small little edge off the piece that'll fit here. Now I'm just measuring here to find the piece that I need to fill in this gap. So babe, what do you think of the floors?
I think they look great, but I don't know why my shoes are off.
What do you mean? They're brand new floors. Why would they not be up?
We take our shoes off in the house. I don't think you've cleaned these floors since you installed them.
You want me
Do
to
not show them my feet.
clean the brand new floors? That's what you want me to do? Does it look dirty? It doesn't look dirty to me.
I can see dust on it.
You can see it.
Yeah, but the color is great.
I mean, you're winning pretty easy.
But the color is great, isn't it, babe?
Yeah, you did a great job with me selecting the color. Good job.
The color, though, is great.
But I'm glad we didn't start where you recommended, because that would have been a lot harder.
Oh.
Yeah, remember you said to start by the kitchen?
Uh-huh.
That would have been a whole lot harder than when I started by the door.
Oh, wait.
So
I
you
was
were
wrong?
You were wrong.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. It happens every once in a while, but you were wrong.
I'm glad you did listen to me that one time, then.
Your curtains are up. The curtains are all nice and pretty.
Yep. 3 to go. 3 to go.
Look at these fancy curtains.
Isn't that
Oh,
nice?
and look behind this curtain. There's the avian.
We just stack them up. I got 3 curtains to go. 3.
Except that you have 3 trailers to make curtains for. So, you'll be done soon, I promise.
Next week. So if you want to see us finish up this Airstream, because we are so close, or I feel like we are, subscribe to our channel. And then of course we do have 2 more trailers to do. So I might not have answered all the questions you had in this video about installing laminate floors. So if you have any further questions or something I can help you out with, leave a comment below, let us know. I'd love to help you finish your project. So let me know if there's anything I can help with. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you had any questions about laying laminate floors in your RV or trailer, and if you click right now, you can check out and see what we did with a Rubik's Cube. All right, but now I have to go back to work because I have to put this trim on the floor.